Hey y'all, this is Homespun again, or Bobby, or Nanny, whatever you want to call me. I've got one of my little babies here, and I cannot figure out this weather. One day it's in the 50s, and then on another day it's, let me see if I can get this off without killing the baby. Um, then on another day it's stinking 60, 70 degrees outside. But this is how the weather is here in North Carolina. You just can't win. Just can't win. And he's got on, luckily he's got a little short sleeve outfit going on right now. And he actually has a t-shirt on underneath of this outfit, which might be still a little too warm for this weather that we're having. It's crazy. Just, oh, he's got a little something in his eye. Mommy's going to have to get a Q-tip. I put some powder. He's a shiny baby, and I had bought him from Jacqueline from Reborn Baby Fun Shop. She's the administrator of that group. Real sweet lady. And I love this baby. He's gorgeous. Look at his hair. He's absolutely beautiful. He really is. Floppy. Love him. You know what? Believe it or not, I'm going to be honest with you. Some of my babies don't have names, and I've had them long enough that they should have names, but this little guy right here is a little bit shiny, but it's okay because I still love him. And so I was putting a little bit of baby powder and got some in the corner of his eye right there. But, oh, baby, I know you got to be hot. I mean, I got booties on him and everything. I think I'm going to take these off too. Yeah, that make the baby feel better. Okay, look at those cute little feet. I tell you, love him so much. He's so cute, isn't he? Look at that little face. Good, that darling. I'm glad I've got him to love on, because today I'm heartbroken. I have someone that I cared about that I found out she passed away Wednesday. Her name was, or is, Denise, and can't get that out. But anyway, she passed away Wednesday on the 27th of this month, and she had been trying to get up with me, and she finally got a hold of me, and we had the nicest conversation, and she did call to tell me that she had cancer, but she was not fully aware at that point when we talked with each other how bad the cancer was and exactly where it was and that type of thing. So she was going to go get some testings done that week because it was on the weekend when we talked, and of course I cried when she told me she had cancer, but I'm a big bleeding heart. We used to work together at Dollar General back in the day, and really nice girl. I liked her. I mean, I'm not going to say we hung out with each other every single day. We didn't, but so anyway, before I could, I told her I loved her and all of that. Sorry. And sorry. Found out she died before we could even get together. I guess, I don't know how accelerated the cancer was. She never got an opportunity to fully, well, maybe she did. I just didn't get a chance to talk to her to find out all the details because, by the time we spoke with each other and then by the time she was supposed to go to the hospital, she, either it was worse than they thought, or maybe she just was getting the results back and and she just passed before. I don't know any of the circumstances. I just know she took time to find me and call me and talk to me, and she was the type of girl, she worked retail like I did, and she would pop in every now and again, and we would sit and have a cup of coffee. She always took time, even if she didn't have the 30 minutes, once a month or once every few months, or I would just think of her and suddenly she would come to the house the next day because I live right on the highway, so it was convenient. All she had to do was just pull in and knock on the door, and I was usually home. So anyway, I cried my eyes out last night, and on her page, her family did announce that she passed on the 27th, but they didn't give a lot of details. So the few people that did comment about it, I tried to contact them to ask if they had any more details, you know, and how could I get up with one of her sons, because she's got 2 sons, and I know one of them was still local, but I haven't been able to talk to anybody and get specific information on what happened. But one little girl did message me, and she told me that she was going to be going to Georgia, which I'm thinking that's where her first husband is at. He died in Georgia, I guess, and that's where she's originally from, although she's lived down here for quite some time now. But maybe she's going to be either buried or cremated next to her husband. I don't know. I don't know all the details. But anyway, I don't want to be depressed. So, so I went to the thrift store. I decided to go to one of the thrift stores. And I got lucky today because they had a sale 40% off everything in the store. Just trying to clean house and get rid of stuff. I'm going to put him down for a second so I can start showing y'all all the goodies. Alrighty, let me show y'all what I got. And I don't like being depressed. I don't like being sad. I want some laughter in my voice. I got this today, and this is really not my style, but it was so crowded in the thrift store today that I said, you know what, I'm going to sit down with my little box of goodies that I had, you know, picked up here and there, and I'm just going to sit, you know, they have furniture in there. So I just sat around until the crowd died down a little bit. I didn't really care. I was so despondent and sad and withdrawn into myself. And, you know, my therapy is just go look around, go to the thrift store, go to the regular store, anywhere, just get my mind off the situation that my friend has passed away. But I was looking at this, and I have another friend. Her name is Donna, which I don't know. I really loved her too, but we don't keep in contact as much as I would have liked, but she's still a contact on my Facebook page. And when I saw this across from me, I thought, oh my God, that looks just like my friend Donna. She would love this. Well, they had it marked for $28, which is ridiculous. And I got it for 40% off, so whatever. So I went ahead and got it. And I looked at it closely because I couldn't figure out, when you turn the thing to the back, you can't see. I mean, I'm like, how in the world do they, I mean, it must have a battery or some way to fix, you know, the timing. When you get it home, you want to get the right time. But I found out that the front of this thing comes out, and it's a battery operated clock. So, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean it up a little bit, and then I'm going to whitewash it and make it more my style. I mean, my friend Donna would probably clean it and maybe just leave it like it is, but I'm not into gold too much, so I'm going to paint this. So this was one of the purchases, and it works. It really does. And I know it's gaudy, but I think if I do a whitewash on it, it's going to look nice. And let me see. Then I found a book on napkin folding, which I think is really cool. I'm not a very talented individual when it comes to folding napkins, but I do know how to make one particular style of napkin that I learned when I was a kid in Rhode Island. I used to have dinner with a friend of mine that I went to school with, and her family was from England. And her mom, they would set the table every night, and I learned how to fold a napkin the way that they did at the dinner table, so it would look, you know, nice. They were a little more. They were relaxed when they ate dinner, but they were just more formal on how they set the table. So I got this book, thought it would help me. I already have a book upstairs somewhere on napkin folding, but, you know, I like these little gift books like this. Sometimes you never know what you'll find. I like a lot of the times pictures, like if it's a Victorian, or like it's a book that's, you know, I love you, Mom, or Happy Father's Day, or Coffee, Tea, and Me. You know, these little books like this have some great pictures in them sometimes, and I like to use those when I do my crafts. And then I found this. It was $1. Well, wait a minute. I guess it was $1, but anyway, brand new cookbook. And it's so new, it's still shiny. And it has been used, but what I like about it, it was purchased at the Seventh-day Adventists conference. And the Seventh-day Adventists supposedly are into good nutrition. I don't know all about their religion. I even have a handwritten recipe in here. Kathy's meatloaf. Actually, there's a couple things in here, but anyway. So that was probably just 50 cents, and I thought it would have some good nutritious recipes. So I got that, and then I got this book right here, Everyday Answers book. And it's Kill the Weeds, When to Go Grocery Shopping, the best way to save money on clothes, how hand sanitizer makes you sick, show off your home's true colors, extend the life of your carpet, get a better hold on tool handles, brighten or darken your hair naturally, da 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 da. It's just got like all kinds of goodies in here. Plumbing problems, you name it, it's got it. Home improvement, maintenance, housekeeping, holidays, groceries, electronics, things like that. I like to learn about different things, so I got that book. And then I got, now remember, all of this was half off, so I got this low temp glue gun, and it even had the sticks to go with it, which the sticks are kind of, they look a little, oh, wait a minute, they're kind of weird shaped sticks. Geez, I hope I can find sticks that's going to fit that. They're kind of square, roundish square. I may have to look up the company name, and but it's a low temp. It does everything that a hot glue gun does without maybe necessarily burning your fingers off. And it was normally, I guess $12, but I paid $6 for it. But I think it's a pretty good deal because it's pretty big. And I had just made it a video the other day about hot glue guns and how you don't need to go buy no extra fancy hot glue gun when you can go to the thrift store and buy them all day long. I just proved my point right there. So I got that. And then this thing here, I think it's for when you paint. But when I saw it, I don't know, it may not be, but when I saw this, I thought, you know, it probably came in a kit. But my first thought was, I like to redo furniture and stuff, and I thought, you know what, I could dip this in some paint, or not even dip it in paint, but let's just say I have something that I've painted, like a dresser or a table or whatever, and you can run this across the top. And even on a wall, if you wanted to make like a faux design of some kind, this was brand new. So it was $1. Got that. And I got this towel holder for 75 cents. I guess you just kind of screw this to the inside of your cabinet, and you can hang your towels up and let them dry from the kitchen. I almost got that for my daughter, but she's funny about stuff, so I said, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and keep it. All right, I got this for my daughter, though. She likes blue. It's a pot and pan, not a pot and pan, but what do you call it? A spoon. Put your spoon, your implements on it when you're cooking so you don't mess up your countertops and stuff. I'm going to wash that. Give that to my daughter. Her theme is she likes blue and gold. So that's what I got. Let me see. Where's... let me see. Oh, here it is. This was too cute to pass up. Hello Kitty for the Reborn with a little bowl to go with it. Isn't that cute? I thought one of my toddler Reborns would love that. So, got that. It's like 50 cents. And then they have this paint, this Valspar, in this eggshell color. They were 75 cents each. Brand new. Got 3 of those. Because like I said, I like to paint and dilly-dally around with stuff. So, and this I got for my daughter. Look at this. Look how cute. It says S for Salazar. And it was $1. And I don't know. I have to wash it to see, but I just like it. I like the letter on it. It looks like something that would come from Hobby Lobby or Michael's. So I'm gonna give that to my daughter. And I got this egg poacher thing, which I just thought was absolutely adorable. But you know, sometimes when you wanna, I have an electric egg poacher. It's really old, but it works. And you know, you cook like 4 eggs on it. But what I like about this one is that, like, you know, I only need 1 egg. I don't need 4 eggs. And this is perfect for cooking, you know, 1 egg. I mean, it's oh my God, it's so cute. Look at that. Isn't it adorable? And then it's got the little dooflachi there. Like, looks like an ashtray, but you stick it in there, you know, you put your water and all that. It's got the little directions to go with it. And it's a cute little lid. If nothing else, if I get tired of it, I'll donate it to my granddaughter to use in her little kitchen or something. But I have a feeling I'm going to keep it. So I got that brand spanking new, out of the box, fresh. Okay, and then just because I felt like it's springtime, and I know this is not anything expensive, but I just thought it was really pretty. I wanted to get this. I don't think it's just pretty. It's pretty. Look at that. I think it probably had a little lid that maybe went with it at one time. But isn't that cute? Look at the pretty little flowers and stuff on it. It does have a little marking on the bottom, but nothing strategic or fancy. It's just a plain little saucer and cup. But, and like I said, it probably had a little lid that went to it, but I like the little thumb thing on it. I don't know if you can see that little thumb. And I thought, perfect for spring, you know, sip some hot tea or coffee. Usually the only time I drink tea is when I don't feel good. If you see me drinking tea, it's because I'm sick. And then, not quite finished, I got this blender, immersion blender dooflachi thingy. It has the 2 pieces because when I make soap and stuff, I like to use that. It's got, like I said, 2 components to it. It's really nice. And then lastly, which now I'm going to have to go through all this, I found some jewelry. And I'm going to have to clean it and stuff because it's all jumbled up now. It was slightly organized, but I went ahead and got it because it was like $1. But what I look for, and you know, I'm half blind, so I can't see really too well, but I always look for these little tiny tags, these little dooflachis, because a lot of times it's real silver or maybe real gold or something with that, and it kind of tells you what, you know, the brand or the make of the jewelry, I guess. I'm not an expert on it. First of all, I don't care if it is an expensive piece of jewelry. If I don't like it, I'm not going to buy it. But if I like it, you know, then I'm going to go ahead and buy it. This one had, see the little dooflachi? Yeah. See it? Yeah. So I got that one. They all need to be cleaned, though. They feel grimy. Let's see. I think this one had, yeah, this one has one too. It's got one of them little, see the little dooflachi? Yeah. And this one is, well, let me see. Did this one have one as well? It had a little thing on it, but I like the design of it. It's really cool. Real old-fashioned looking, like vintagey or something. I don't know. I think I showed y'all this one. See how it's got the little thing hanging on it? So, anywho, excuse me, those are my little treasures that I got today. Which, believe me, I needed the diversion because I've been really upset. Really upset. And what else? Well, I bought this new, but couldn't resist it. It was so cute. from Dollar General. Look at this cute butter dish. Isn't that adorable? It reminds me of Pioneer Women, although it's not, but it's cute, so I got him. And what the else do I have? I got some dish soap, and in case some of y'all have never tried this before, oh my God, for $1, this is the best bleach in the world. It's chlorine platinum. It's the liquid bleach, but it's real thick and concentrated. It doesn't splash, but all you need is a dot. Like literally, you open this up and you just do a little dot, and it creates enough that you can wipe your countertops and your table, you know, anything that you want clean. I've even used this on my daughter's kitchen floor and her bathroom floor, because she's got that old-fashioned tile like that, you know, in apartments, and it was dingy and yuck looking, and so I used some of this, and I mean, this stuff is the bomb. You got to try it. Dollar General for $1. Don't get confused now, because they do have the same brand in the regular bleach, but this is the concentrated stuff, and this is the one you want, because it will last forever. You don't need much. I've soaked clothes with this. You know, you have a couple garments maybe that are dingy. You can use this to whiten them up. It's good stuff. And of course, Dollar General's got a big clearance going on right now. So I went ahead and purchased for $1, less than $1, these air freshener thingies that you melt, the wax melts. Got some of those. That's kind of special on the dish. Ooh, that looks like some of it got spilt out. Anyway, I forgot what I paid, but you got 3 of them in a pack. So I went ahead and bought it and gave one of the packs to my daughter so she can have at the house, because she had run out of dish soap. So let me see. I'm going to try this Hawaiian because I can't believe it literally looks like some's missing from out of this. Crazy, right? Oh, well. Maybe it spilled. I hope not. Yep, this is my boring life. And then lastly, I have a granddaughter. We were walking the other day, and this is like tree bark, I guess, but it's a lot thinner. It's kind of like papery. But I got a whole bag of this that she actually peeled off the tree. It was coming off anyway. And I guess it's something that they do in the springtime, but I grabbed these up, or she actually got them for me, but I gave her the bag to put the stuff in, and I'm going to use this in potpourri. Kind of like an earthy, you know, I don't know, just really interesting how the tree sheds the trunk and the limbs. I don't know what kind of tree it is. Anyhow, so I have a whole bag of that I brought home. And then, lastly, I didn't buy this, but my son fixed my old antique iron for me. Put a new cord on there for me. Isn't that sweet? He's so talented. It's crazy. He's so talented. And, let me see. Got some stuff in here too, but I think mainly clothes. Yeah. Oh, forgot to show y'all this. This is for the Reborn. This was 70% off. It's even got the little shoes and everything from Dollar General. They're having a really good sale right now, so I just thought it was cute. So I got that. Matter of fact, I might change you into that little baby. I think I just might do that. Yeah. Okay, next. Oh, I'll show you these. I think these were like $1 for my granddaughter. Brand new at Dollar General. But it's a little loose in the waist, so I'm going to put some more elastic in it to make it to where she can, it fits fits her perfectly in length, but not in her waist. It's a little too wide, but it's okay because it's so soft. So anyway, that's my little happy excursion, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys have a good day. I hope I didn't bore you too much. I just wanted to make a little video and just talk about just stuff, but say a little prayer for my friend's family. I'm sure they're distraught because it happened so fast. She didn't have a chance to, really suffer too much, maybe. Evidently, she didn't suffer too much because like I said, she had just found out all of this was happening to her, and she was going in for more extensive tests. So she was spared chemotherapy and all that crap. Y'all have a good day. I love you guys. Thanks for listening. Bye.